After weeks of speculation and negotiations, Arsenal, it has officially completed the contract. Copper Bombs named Viktor Gyökeres for a fee of about 60 BA, £5 million plus $10 million. This is one of the most expensive gun in history. It is the most anticipated contract in this year's summer transfer window with City Football. Rumored appearance of Gabriel. It's the solution to the ninth problem that coach Mikel Arteta solved. For the past 2 seasons, Gabriel and Kai Havertz have been seeing each other. Injury or having to play against another espes with many stars, so choose points, come for fame or money. Gyökeres, rejection of more attractive offers than the decision to choose Arsenal, because I believe in the sports project here. After a long period of negotiations, many rounds of negotiations, Arsenal, the Viktor Gyökeres deal was closed. For a total fee of 70 BA €5 million, includes 60 BA, €5 million prepaid, and €10 million easy-to-activate surcharge. This is equivalent to about £53.5 million turned Britain in debt. One of the combinations, the most expensive Arsenal player in history, is behind Declan Rice and Nicolas Pepe, according to various sources, BBC and Fabrizio Romano. The biggest obstacle of business lies in the additional fee terms given by Sporting specific to the Portuguese team. Recommend goals that are easy to achieve, such as number of appearances or record. Minimum table makes the actual cost can reach €55 to 80 million. Arsenal, it took a lot of time to renegotiate to ensure financial rationality without breaking the salary structure or the long-term budget of the club. Gyökeres signing kit. The contract is valid up to 5 years. 2030 with Arsenal received a significant increase in salary compared to with his time at Sporting. Remarkable people. Gyökeres representatives did not receive pink flowers show level. Great trust and commitment, both of them to the project at Emirates. Not only rejected many invitation from outside the UK, including Chelsea, Man United, Serie A, Juventus also actively choose Arsenal. It's the only stop that clearly shows Britain's determination in the opposite direction. Sporting has acted very quickly in preparation for the Luis Javier Suarez from Elm. £20 million Colombian striker scored 3 goals at last season and was considered the replacing Gyokeres at Jose Anton Velasquez. Viktor Gyökeres grew up at Roma Boykana, one of Sweden's most famous young ovens. You've been getting attention since you were very young with your body. Outstanding and diverse finishing ability. Year 2018, he was recruited by Brighton but could not enter Team 1 due to its physical style. He was not fit for the Premier League at that time. Gyökeres constantly to be loaned, including stages, short stations in St. Pauli and Swansea, before really turning up in Coventry City, the championship at Coventry. João Cancelo has 2 consecutive seasons. Altitude recorded 18 and 21 tables respectively. Endurance, the ability to create opportunities, and the power of conflict. That's what Sporting Lisbon decided. €20 million to recruit England in the summer 2002. BA. The fee must be said to be very large. For a club, it's in Spain, and this is the biggest step. Gyökeres' career, up to this point, season 2002 for 2005, he scored 54 goals after 22 games, including 90 tables after BAB. Goals at the National Championship helped Sporting win. The domestic double includes the Portuguese Championship and the Portuguese Cup. Didn't just stop there. The quantity and quality of the engineers also makes the professionals. Impressive performance, score 4 goals a match, higher than many top strikers in Europe. According to statistics from Huskert and Diogo Carlos' shot conversion rate is 28.4 horizontal is equal to Erling Haaland in season 2000 to be a season. The Norwegian broke the Premier League scoring record. You also have averaged 2.15, create opportunities on a match, and contribute a 40,2 goals per match included. The whole architecture shows that inclusivity is not just about finishing. In the last season, 2002 for 2005, Arsenal once again out of breath in the Premier League championship race. Liverpool instead of Man City. The previous 2-1 were 10 points behind the champion and scored at least 17 goals in possession. Quality midfield and strong defense system. The gunner is missing a piece. The key in the public sector is a Trung von Gabriel. Karim Bent, he was often absent due to injury, and Kai Havertz was injured. Despite our efforts, it is only a temporary solution. In terms of deep retrograde activity, and not ninth graders have such a keen hunting instinct that the time we saw Arteta forced for Moreno to play in a striker role in many main matches, for the lack of a dominant striker, Arsenal have a hard time dealing with matches. The key is, especially when against a tight defense or at the time of a decisive goal, this makes them lose a lot of important points. That gives us an advantage in the process. The title race against a Liverpool is too strong with Mohamed Salah. In the transfer market, Arsenal set a target Benjamin Sesko's grave, but the Slovenian striker suddenly chose stay at RB Leipzig as well as the water team. Germany shouts up to 90 million euros. Arsenal had to pull out other names like Gyökeres or Evan Ferguson is too expensive, or the club. The owner does not want to sell. Viktor Zhuv was the right choice, the most practical of all. This fellow coach, Mikel Arteta, finally, in the hands of a medic right meaning, to operate the optimal tactical system of the way striker, most likely, the main rock, in position number 9, in preferred scheme for BAB or for variants to be a 1 Arsenal, replacing the role that was previously attributed to Jesus Kaihap. Or sometimes it's PKO Marino. Highlights in the gameplay of Diogo Carlos, it's the ability to move without a shadow. It's extremely smart, regularly stretch the goods, opponents with their wings, or cut the mid-back. This is perfect. With Martin Odegaard's crossline passes. In the attacking position, Zidane not only knows how to choose position to score, you're ready to back down the wall, or coordinate with satellites like Carvajal, kick back like a number 10, virtual Saka, hey Martinelli, tape up from the spirit. Tactical activity is also a strength. Notable Gyokeres can be swapped, change position with Trosa when Arsenal want to rotate, attack axis left flank or sudden marginal drift, to make space middleway Cho Saka, cut into this helps. Arteta team become more unpredictable without getting caught like at the end of the season. In terms of efficiency, if at Sporting, Gyokeres is a great fit, 22-25 goals a season, that Arsenal, it's been missing since a Ben. Top out the appearance of you will strengthen significant pressing ability, high pressing ability within the forbidden area, and in particular, the declaration, fixed situation cascade. However, Premier League environment is a bigger challenge than Arsenal's much more controlled play, can limit the space that Diork, favorite out. You're not as strong in air combat as you were last season. Top, which league domestic where, despite the advantage of a height of nearly 1.9 meters, immediately after the deal was announced by coach Mikel Arteta, he expressed absolute satisfaction that he called Viktor Gyökeres the perfect man, copper-bearing, future-oriented, perfect fit, with the philosophy that we're building at Arsenal. With Arteta, this is a quality supplement. In terms of personnel, as well as strategic progress in the process, competition for the title of the fan community. Arsenal fans also expressed their excitement on social media. Many fans called Gyökeres is the best striker Arsenal have owned since Robin van Persie. And hopefully England will become a new icon on the attack in ML. In the opposite direction, Sporting, after many times making it difficult for the gunner also, he let Gyökeres out. They soon found an alternative to striker Luis Javier Suarez. They also made huge financial gains when they bought for 20 million euros, but resold for a total value exceeding 70 million euros. Player Jeffrey said he was looking forward to the competition, play in the Premier League for a long time, and choose Arsenal, because this is a team with the right style of play, ambitious and moving in the right direction. Victor Gyökeres is not the same, copper by 4 yes or run according to market trends. This is love. The case was carefully considered and planned by Arsenal. Solve the point. The inherent weakness of previous seasons was the lack of a central wind. You really can take on the task. Scoring in important moments with Fon. Terrible level at Sporting incomprehensive skill set. Diogo Marques is expected to bring a new wind to the artillery. If you fit in well with the Premier League environment and Mikel Arteta's play, you can score more than 20 goals right here. The first season that didn't just help Arsenal, it's about bringing Gyökeres and his team together. The top Trung Phong prizes, he was competing with Haaland or Isaac for years. Invest with select filter, Arsenal Day, show more seriousness on the journey, conquering the Premier League. If Diogo Carlos shines as expected, you can be the piece. Gunners finally returned to the throne after nearly 2 decades of waiting.